Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We've been told for so many times and now about 2 or 3 weeks already that Russians are incapable of advancing, and the articles I'm reading here coming obviously from the Ukrainian side and the corporate mass media here in the United States of America, the land of the free and the brave, or vice versa. They say, well, the Russians are done. They can't do anything. The only thing they can do is just resort to airstrikes using their, not even their airplanes, but using their missiles, rockets, and other stuff, projectiles, grenades or something. So in this case, we have this article where actually contradicts that version of events. This comes from Republic World, and it's from August 13, 2022. And this is the title: Pesky in Donetsk under control of Russian troops, Moscow claims. It's not only that Moscow claims, it's yesterday, I didn't know what's going on in Pesky, but yesterday I made a video with the Ukrainian army fighting in Pesky, defending Pesky and so on. And now the Russians say, hey, wait a second, we got it. All right, let's see. Remember, this is from Republic World. It's not coming from Ukrainian sources, but it's written by Associated Press Television News. I don't know what that is. The settlement of Pesky in the Donetsk region has come under the full control of Russian troops, the Russian military said on Saturday, which is today. The settlement of Pesky in the Donetsk region has come under the full control of the Russian troops. The Russian military, what the hell is the second time? And I'm quoting, as a result of the offensive of the Allied forces, the settlement of Pesky of the, in parentheses, so-called, Donetsk People's Republic, so it tells me that this was taken from the Ukrainian article and reporting, so-called Donetsk People's Republic was completely liberated, end quote, Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov said in his daily briefing. More than 70 Ukrainian servicemen were killed. Woo, woo, woo! Did you hear that? And I take that back. I don't think this comes from the Ukrainian services, Ukrainian information services. I don't think it comes from their article, their mass media, because they would not tell us anything about how many Ukrainian servicemen were killed. They always tell us that the Russians killed civilians. So obviously, then this is not coming from Ukrainian source. I'm not saying Republic World it's a Ukrainian source, obviously. I'm saying that these guys, I thought that they took the information from the Ukrainians, and then why? Because they say here the so-called Russian People's Republic, which so-called Donetsk People's Republic. Okay. More than 70 Ukrainian servicemen were killed and 300 injured as a result of Russian missile strikes in Kharkiv region, he added. We also find out that a HIMARS or HIMARS launcher and a warehouse with ammunition for it were destroyed in Kramatorsk area, Konashenkov said. The claim could not be independently identified. Well, so they claim that they took Pesky, which is the Donetsk region, and that is the they say it's an important location here. Then they say here also that they killed more than 70 Ukrainian servicemen, 300 injured as a result of the Russian missile strike in Kharkiv region, and also a HIMARS launcher and a warehouse with ammunition for it were destroyed in Kramatorsk. This is a very important, interesting piece of information. As I said, they could not verify it. They never can verify it, because how can you go and verify it? Ask these guys or ask the other guys, they're going to tell you whatever they tell you, and then you ask the other side, they're going to say, no, that's not. But another HIMARS, allegedly, right, reportedly, was destroyed. Remember, about a week ago, the United States of America and Ukraine claimed that no such HIMARS were destroyed ever in Ukraine. None of them. No system was destroyed so far. The Russians, I think they claim They destroyed about, it was about 6 at one point, and then they said 2 more, so that's 8 plus this one. Okay, let's get to 9. So that's what they said, 9. I think they said 1 more at one point, so let's round it up to 10. And they said that they have about 20 at this point, or had delivered about 20, so they have 10. I don't know, I would expect it to be more efficient in destroying those, but I don't know if all those 20 are in the front line. So, you know, you might have delivered 20, but you have 10 up front and 10 behind, and you don't use them all. So I don't know how many they used. I don't think they used the whole 20, but what do I know? They don't say. Anyway, this is the article, and I'm surprised that they would report this. This is with this, but I have another article where it's a full long article with coming from the Ukrainian side regarding how well the Ukrainian army performed and how they stopped the offensive of the Russian army. I thought that Ukrainians are in a counter-offensive. So I don't know, these guys are saying they're advancing, the other guys are saying no, they're not. Well, why don't you look on the map, pinpoint this location, this settlement, this village, or whatever it is, and make sure that you get it over there in a week. Check it out and see how far they went left or right, who's who, and therefore that's how you find out what these guys are saying is true or a lie. Because they all lie. I'm not saying that just because we all lie in general, and in a war more lies than ever. Why? Because that's a big life and death situation, and that's how it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.